are known for just landing those awesome pounces. Surgical, Visceral, a lot of good players. Just, 25-pound city when you play these guys. I lost my train of thought what I was saying earlier, so hopefully I'll remember that and pick back up on that while I'm coming into the game. They're just searching around for any items they can get. They have 3 pipes and 1 Molotov. Excuse me, earlier I mentioned that the downside of the vials that you couldn't hit tab to the items, but you can just look at the bottom. I don't have to slip my mind. You can look at the bottom of the screen and see what items the players have. The downside that I was referring to is when you're spectating the infected side, the only way to view the items the survivors have is by hitting tab, and we obviously can't do that since this is a recorded perspective demo. And you can hear those hunters growling up top. If you have a decent pair of headphones, you can hear them jumping up top with the 5.1 surround sound. And Surgical's trying to peek out, see who's out there, see what's going on. He gets a few shots off on that hunter. Probably takes one of those shells. Probably damaged a bit, but they're probably still going to get a decent attack off. At this point, it's pretty crucial. If you fail right here, they can rush that tank, get them on fire since all the special infected are dead, and your tank is pretty much foobarred in the gutter. Also have that gas can set up just in case they need to fall back or fail with the Molotovs there. And we have a natural horde here. The AI director every now and then will spawn a natural horde of zombies. I believe the horde count for vomiting and natural hordes is about 30. Kaja rapes that first hunter, second hunter gets swatted off. He pounces Kaja. Smoker does a little bit of damage to Surge, but he gets raped. And like I mentioned, when the special infected are dead, good teams will move forward as they know there's nothing to stop them but the pesky and measly common horde. And there goes the tank spawn. They're going to try to hopefully gain some ground on them. Maybe they can't get so many common infected in the way. Get that Molotov off. They probably got about 10 seconds before all the other players spawn up. Kaja's prepping that Molotov, getting ready to pop him, and he tosses it off. Does he get a hit? Oh, it bounces off the wall and hits the floor, and I believe that's a big miss. The tank was up top. That's a bummer. So they're probably going to fall back to that gas can. If they didn't shoot it or it just disappear. Oh, very nice rock comes over the boomer kill. So close to booming on Surgical from proximity, but that rock comes over the train and pegs metal. Now he's in yellow health. I still believe he's above 40, so he's not limping yet. And yeah, like I mentioned, Surgical grabs that gas can. This is their only hope. Well, not their only hope. The tank is under massive pressure. They have tier 2s. Can he shoot that gas can before he gets pounced? Nope. Kaja gets pounced. And this was going down in one hit. See the bottom. This was down. And they're looking for that gas can frantically, but he can't pick it up. Hunter pounces this, and the tank is very low in health. He has to be because they get blasted the entire time. Smoker's behind, providing a little bit of harassment. That tank's gonna die. He's just getting lit up. Here comes the gas can. I wouldn't shoot it on Visceral. Oh, he goes to get the forklift, so they may want to do something quickly here before they get steamrolled. And they're gonna get that gas can up. Very nice. Tank's on fire. He's gonna be down on one more clip. Boomer freaking fails. The awareness these guys have in competitive games. They know the infected are going to try to spawn behind, above, anywhere they can. So you'll even see advanced plays like baiting the special infected by standing in the spawn locations, moving for a split second, making them spawn, popping them in the face, making them drop their jaws and just say WTF. And team, I just lost my train of thought again, but Paragon has not gotten too many booms off on DX yet. They did sacrifice the first 3 or 4 to go for the kill squads. Like I mentioned, some teams' downfall is they go for too many kill squads. Kill squads are usually much easier to stop, in my opinion, than regular attacks because the boomer provides so much support with the common infected hordes that he's spawning. Surgical banned him just with fire. He's probably getting yelled at right now. I'm not sure why they would stand back and messing with that hunter too much. Smoker spawns behind. He tries to wait for the survivors to jump down, but they're not having that. In the pub game, or public game, you'll notice in parts of this where players have to jump off something like go down the manhole. Everyone rushes the to jump down, and the smoker will almost half the time get the straggler up top and just smoke him to death, and there's nothing they can do. But good teams will have usually one player drop. The other 3 stay up top. They can sword off any attacks that happen to spawn behind them. And Looks like Soldier's going to get up the ladder with the straight climbing so he can get up there half a second quicker. Smoker spawning behind. He's probably not going to get a full. Boomer spawns, and he's going to die. And that's that round. They make 4 med kits. Probably guessing 180 health bonus. Very nice. At least 1,200 points, maybe a little more. 1456, very nice. So 1456, 900. They got a very comfortable lead right now. 2 Paragons, 46. Well, we have to wait for Paragon. This is their round. They're playing Survivor side now. And as I said earlier, I'm unable to see what items they have because I can't hit tab and see if they have any Molotovs. So when they have to fight the tank, I'll have to use best judgment and pay attention very closely. You notice DX didn't actually go for the sacrifice boomer at the beginning. They're going for a regular attack, the boomer, 200s, and the smoker, which I believe is much more effective in a lot of areas than going for the kill squads. A good team can pretty much predict when the kill squad's coming because no one's attacking, there's nothing but common infected, and they'll slow roll you, which is they'll peek you out, try to bait you into jumping out early, which usually happens in lower rank games where someone always jumps the gun, such as on the No Mercy finale route. The smoker usually pulls the wrong person, the hunters jump too early, things like that. It looks like DX is going to try to go for the pull off here. Hopefully get the pull off, bombing on a few people, get a couple of pounces in and end the game. Let me actually check. Oh, I don't want to ruin it and check the demo UI player because I can tell by how long the demo is left if they're going to die right here or not. But let's keep it interesting. Let's do it live. As Paragon's name is. Hey, check it out. Bro is also known as We'll Do It Live. Very famous. And I'm not sure if the boomer can actually vomit through that window. It looks like it was going through since he was standing flush to the window. And 100 fails. Smoker gets a pull and really gets some fall damage. Don't believe he will because he dropped him about halfway from the ground, not all the way. And Lewis, I'm not sure which player he is, didn't take any fall damage, which is a bummer. So Paragon is pretty much unscathed, and now they have to fight their tank. This is a relatively short level, and if there's not a tank spawn, like I said, the players can just open the door, run through the crescendo. There's no zombies in front of them, and it's a very short, simple level. But since there is a tank spawn, it's kind of big. Paragon's not running anywhere. They definitely don't want to take any chances, even though they know there's going to be a tank. And we see one hunter using the exploit, which I believe is an exploit. If you crouch beside an object in the game, your hunters can move at the same speed as the survivor, and you can pounce without having to prep your control key to corral. We got 3 hunters going in. Oh, they didn't do much damage. They only boomed on Lewis, sitting on top of the. I'm not sure what that is, a generator or a pressure washer or a mini truck on wheels, whatever they're supposed to be. But I see they have a med kit in the med kit box, whatever you want to call that. So what good teams will do is they'll fight the tank first, and they'll run back to their med kit and then use it. Bad teams will heal up entirely first, then fight the tank, usually get raped, and try to limp their way to the safe room and get picked off as they limp. You see a gas can at the door for Paragon. Looks like Surge will just pass it at the bottom of the stairs. They'll most likely see that. And in competitive games, a gas can is just as good as having a Molotov because they lay traps, they set the gas tank up, Surge gets meleeed off, get one boom off, one person, hunter, pounces somebody. You're not going to see too much awesome action in games like this where every attack is successful. Both teams are going to constantly shut each other down. The really exciting part is when they do get that big attack in and the game is over before they even know it. So excuse me if this is our first VOD. Excuse me if you thought the game was going to be extremely action-packed every second. In competitive games, it's a lot of attack, fail, and repeat because good teams will shut you down consistently. And it looks like Visceral was the tank, and here's a very good tip for all the novices. If you are becoming the tank, you need to spawn your character so it at least goes to AI. You see Visceral was the boomer there, so now it just says boomer above the boomer's head. He was the boomer before he spawned as the tank, so he went ahead and spawned his character so that they would still have that special infected in play. And although he was so far behind, it's better than having nothing. Looks like the survivors are probably going to run all the way back to the safe room, hopefully making the tank lose control of the AI. They just lost the tank once, You only get to lose the tank twice before it goes to AI. This lost to Kaja. You only have 20 seconds to attack before you lose control. If you don't get a hit or a rocket,